Hey guys, it's Mikleo, and welcome back to Long Live the Queen. In the last episode, we finally beat that jerk, Togami, and in this episode, I don't know what comes next. So, let's just pick some things to study and work from there. Faith is what I have the most bonus to, so it might behoove me to max that out, but I also think I should get some stuff into conversation while I can. And I forget what gives a bonus to that, but I'm thinking it was cheerful, so I might want to get willful down and cheerful up. So today we'll do we'll do divination and lore, and then hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a bonus to conversation, so we'll do that. You learn about the signs which sometimes appear in grounds or leaves at the bottom of a cup, and you study the interpretation of dreams, with warnings that dreams are easily forgotten, misremembered, or warped by thoughts and desires rather than true vision, and legend says that the island domain of Malini was once a single island instead of a cluster, until an invading Novan queen raised a terrible pillar of fire that shattered the land into pieces. At the height of the Novan Empire, all of the major dukes and duchesses were lumens, and then they conquered their enemies with beams of light and terrible summoned monsters. Those monsters eventually broke loose, killing their captors and destroying the old capital on Kathri Lake. The resulting chaos shook the Empire. Time has slipped by you so quickly. Only 2 weeks remain before your birthday celebration and your official coronation as queen. Have you done enough to build a stable nova? Probably not, but we'll do our best. It is traditional for the palace to provide entertainment and refreshment for the common people when a new monarch is crowned. It is a rare opportunity for the poor of the land to dine like nobles. Unfortunately, the royal treasury has been stretched too far in recent times to support a great feast, perhaps next year. Damn it. This seems like the only way to get our cheerful up and our willful down, but it also makes us lonely. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Oh, that actually does give us a bonus to conversation, so that's not bad. So we'll want to do public speaking and flattery. There we go. You memorize lists and sonnets, then recite them for your teacher and any castle staff she can round up to serve as your audience, and your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly without having to worry about them being correct. And you learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone, and you learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. The castle is buzzing with preparations for your upcoming coronation. Ministers press you with details for your favorite colors and flowers and so on. You're happy to collaborate with the designers to ensure you are shown off to the best possible effect. You are still so young after all. Good design will help a lot in making you look like a queen. Others are more interested in the subject of your marriage. It can't take place until after you are of age, of course, considering all the preparations and the need to recover from the coronation. Not for much longer than that. Still, it doesn't stop people from buzzing around full of ideas and suggestions. Nice. I want to move that loneliness up a bit if I can help it. Well, how I can make her... I guess the lonely is what's doing the best right now, so it's not too much of an issue. Do this. And what does that get us? It gets us to yielding, which still gives us a bonus in conversation. And also royal demeanor, which might actually be a good idea. So let's do some flattery and then some composure. We already have flattery down there, so let's compose. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm, and you learn that it is always better to compliment people for their personality and their choices than their physical appearance. And we have a new outfit. At this time last year, you were celebrating your 14th birthday. You were in the school garden, surrounded by your friends. A teacher brought you teas and cakes, while a wealthy merchant's son wove a crown of flowers for your head. It didn't matter so much that you were a princess then. Your title was something for the future. Many of your peers would be duchesses or earls or the like someday, but not then. You were children. Your parents could not attend on the actual day, but they did send wonderful gifts, some for you and some for you to share. And a week later, they came for a visit, and your mother took you with her through the countryside in a splendid carriage. It was the last time you would ever see her. You wonder if, wherever she is, she can see you now. You are 15 years old, a legal adult. You have worked and studied and suffered and prepared, and now the time has come. You kneel before the priestess, barely hearing her words as she recites the blessings. She calls upon the gods to deliver peace, wisdom, and prosperity to you, and through you, to all of Nova. And then she calls upon you for your oath of rulership. Will you guide and govern and protect your people to the best of your ability, according to law and custom? I will. Will you to the best of your power uphold the ideals of love, honor, justice, and mercy? I will. Lords and ladies assembled, I present to you your undoubted queen, who has sworn you her loyalty. You who have come to give homage, will you do the same? One at a time, the head of each duchy approaches your throne and kneels to swear his or her service to you and your heirs. People of Nova, I give you Elodie, daughter of Fidelia, your true sovereign. What say you all? Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen! Thank you. I will. The following year, Elodie and Talorist were married at a ceremony that threatened to rival her coronation for pomp and splendor. Talorist brought with him a gift of fine white horses and encouraged his young wife to amuse herself while he enjoyed his new place in Novan politics. He was clearly in no hurry to provide an heir to the throne. Once his daughter was secured on her throne, Jocelyn returned to his birthplace to focus on his duties as Duke of Caloris. He soon became engaged to the Countess Siren. Following Elodie's victory over the Shanjian king, the public opinion of Lumens rose to a height that hadn't been seen in 100 years. Young children would dress up and play, being magical kings and queens. Freed from the need for secrecy, the Duchess Juliana and the Priestess Celine were able to announce their shared magical powers and their love. At Elodie's prompting, the lovers pledged their devotion to each other in a private ceremony, after which Celine retired from priesthood to accompany her wife to Ursel. After the failed invasions, relations with Shangia remained tense. First came the recriminations and demands from the Queen of Shangia, devastated by the death of her husband, which Elodie ignored. Next came the subtler approaches, the quiet gratitude and offers for allegiances from the ministers who were thrilled to see Togami gone. Elodie ignored those also, which was just as well, since the next thing to arrive was the preserved head of one of those traitorous ministers, sent by the Queen of Shangia as a warning. There was no sign of war in the immediate future, but there was not likely to be an alliance either. As a Lumen, it was Elodie's responsibility to defend Nova from monstrous threats. She decided that the monsters within the realm were every bit as dangerous as those outside, and thus set herself to the task of conquering the Old Forest. Each monster would have to be identified and carefully studied in order to defeat it without upsetting the balance. It would take many years to reach the heart of the forest, but Elodie was undaunted. And thus, Queen Elodie's legacy stretched into the future. Long live the Queen! Man, if I knew I was this close to the end, I would have finished it up last time. Oh, sure. That's fine. I'll open that later then. Oh, and we're back to the title screen, huh? Let's check the checklist. I have not died in 11 different ways or broken off an engagement. You can do that. So I'm still missing a lot of achievements, which I'll probably just get on my own time. And types of death. I'm missing about half of them. Okay. Epilogues. I'm still missing a bunch, it seems. And title. Oh, that returns to the title screen. What about bonus? Oh, are these wallpapers I can, like, save and download or something? Or just look at? I'm sure I can find, like, actual wallpaper versions of these online. It's all very nice. Ooh, this one's a unique art style. I see the skull and, like, creepy things in the background. That's freaky. But anyway, I guess that is the end of my Let's Play, huh? Damn. This was a good game, though. Man, defeating Togami took so long. But yeah, so I really enjoyed this game. I'm glad I took the time to Let's Play it and share my first experience with everyone. And following this Let's Play, I'm going to definitely do a couple more playthroughs and see if I can get the rest of the achievements. And if it's possible to do so, I kind of want to try and, like, cheating it and, like, max out all the stats at the beginning just to see how the game handles it. Because you're clearly not meant to be able to max out all the stats. And so I want to know how it handles that, especially from the very beginning. It feels like it'd be funny. Just, man, Elodie's perfect. What the heck? But yeah. So yeah, this is a shorter video, I guess, but I hope you all enjoyed my first time through Long Live the Queen. I will see you in whatever the next one is. Thanks for watching.